Hey, it's Coach Goody. I want to share some really important information with you. This might be the most important video you watch as a new coach. Being a coach for over 4 years, I've seen a lot of coaches come and go. But the reason why a lot of new coaches in this business never even get it going is because it comes down to these 5 things. In this video, I'm going to explain exactly what those 5 biggest pitfalls for you are as new coaches and how you can avoid them. So please listen carefully with what I'm about to share with you, otherwise you will not make it. I don't want to sound harsh, but it's the truth. I've seen it happen way too many times. I want to make your transition into the Beachbody coaching world as smooth as possible because this is a gift. It's an opportunity to have a real purpose in your life. It's a chance to do something great, live a life of passion, influence, and significance. When you wake up in the morning and you know your job is to help someone achieve a better life for themselves and then pay it forward and show the same life to others. So let's get started with the first pitfall. Number 1, you salesman mode. This is when you immediately try and sell someone on your product and opportunity without even building a relationship. This is one of the biggest reasons why coaches fail in their business. So you signed up as a new coach and your emotions and your excitement kicks in and you think about all the dreams will finally come true and how many people you could start helping, and then all logic goes out the door and you start vomiting the products and opportunity all over your friends and your family and your coworkers and anyone you come in contact with. Or you become a Beachbody billboard on your Facebook page and every post is about your challenge group, Shakeology, and the products. All of a sudden you become this person you weren't yesterday and people are starting to become uncomfortable around you and they start hiding your post and defriending you. Let me explain more about how to avoid this and what I mean by salesman's mode. You post on your Facebook wall, are you interested in losing weight and making more money? Contact me today. You won't want to miss this amazing opportunity. That to me is like a desperate salesman looking for people. So, or if you're walking down the street and you haven't seen a friend in 20 years and you ran up to him and said, hey, you should do this with me, this 21-day fix. It's awesome. Or would you like to go on Shakeology auto ship? I mean, what would you think? I would think this guy's probably lost his mind and I would take off running. Or you put up a challenge group post and then someone comments on it and then you immediately just send your link. Here's how you order without even saying hello. Trust me, guys, I know some people have the personality where they just want to get to the point. But in this business, it's truly about building relationships. This type of coach will never succeed in this business. Sure, you may make a few sales short term, but you will never have the long-term sustainable success. People are not going to join your challenge groups, buy your challenge pack, and join your team if you sound really desperate, like you need a sale. But here's what will happen here's what's going to happen to you as a coach. When you get enough no's, it can really mess with your mindset, and this is where most people wind up quitting because the pain of getting enough no's is not worth going through. Or the pain of hearing I told you this doesn't work so many times is just not worth going through either. So as easy it is to get in this business, it's just as easy to get out when things don't work. Remember this, don't forget this. People buy from people they like, believe in, and trust. So how do we avoid this pitfall from happening? You need to make the shift from selling people to building relationships. That means do not go for that quick sell. If you're looking for a lottery ticket, then you're in the wrong place. You're not going to get rich in 30 days in this business. In anyways, real businesses, you don't become successful in 30 days anyways. They take time. You'll be lucky to break even in 5 years. Best part about this business is you could actually learn and earn as you go. So People will join your team because of how you treat them. And the most important thing you can do in this business is shift your mindset from trying to sell people to convince them, to beg them, to vomit on them, or to rush the sale. The shift needs to become building relationships, asking questions, looking for a problem to solve. And it's a longer process, but it works and it helps them trust you. So, how do we build the relationship? The ultimate goal with building a relationship is to make a new friend or connect with an old friend. And you do this by taking interest in what's going on in their life, by asking a lot of questions and really listening to the answers they are giving, so you can find out if they have a problem in their life, a need, a want, a goal, a dream, or a desire. Then you could share a solution once you find that problem. The solution might be a challenge pack, a challenge group, Shakeology, the business opportunity, or it might not be anything. Be interested in people, not interested in yourself. People will buy from people they think are genuine. Okay, so people don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. Meaning, if you don't take interest in your prospect, you can't expect them to take interest in what you're selling. It works both ways. So when you make a Facebook post announcing you're a new coach, or you're going through your 100 people list, or someone sees your results and wants to know what you're doing, make sure you take the time to build the relationship. Here's a quick tip about posting on Facebook. This is not about social media, but I want to give you this quick tip. Make 80% of your posts about adding value of things that interest you, and 20% should be about your product and the opportunity. But when posting about the product or opportunity, it's very important you pique people's interest. You want your audience or your prospect to ask questions. So don't use the word Shakeology, because if you do, most people will just Google it and go to the site and buy it from them. So something you could post is a picture of your shake and say, wow, my energy, I've never had this much energy in my life. And then someone will comment on your post and they'll say, what is it? And you'll say, I'll message you. Tell them you'll message them. And then send a private message. But again, don't start rambling about, oh my God, it's Shakeology, it's the greatest thing, you got to buy it. Or give them your link. Take the time to ask them some questions and build that relationship. Don't panic, don't vomit. Start to ask prospects questions and do it with belief and conviction when you talk. Then this process becomes more genuine and you're building a good relationship, and then the invite will be very natural. So we also I'm going to post the 3 scripts down in this video that I've been using. It's given great success to our team. Don't reinvent the wheel. The wheel works just fine as long as you follow it. The 3 scripts will be inviting people to your challenge group, inviting people to take a look at the coaching opportunity, and sharing with people your challenge group how they can get 25% discount. So don't take the shortcut, build relationships, and use the scripts. Pitfall number 2. You're not sharing your story or not adding value. It's very important that you always sharing your story and adding value about the products. First, your story. I can't stress this enough, how important your story is. There's a saying that says facts tell and stories sell. What this means is that you can tell the facts all day, but people won't be moved by the facts about the ingredients in the products or all the science behind it. People will be moved by your story and the stories of others. They want to know that they're going to look and feel from these products just like you did. The stories will get prospects emotionally excited. So first off, you must be on your journey, meaning you must at least be on Shakeology Home Direct, because if you're not taking the products, why in the world would anyone believe that that it's worth taking? So even if you've been taking the products for 7 days, you still have a story. It could be you lost some weight, more energy, feeling energized, no more medicine, having no more migraines. but create your story and share it with others. Here's an example of a great way to build a relationship with someone. Here's a great way after you built the relationship with someone and invite them to your challenge group. Hey, I'll use Bill. I have no idea if this is for you or not, but I've always struggled to lose those last 10 pounds. Last month, I joined this 28-day challenge and I lost 10 pounds in 28 days. I feel the best I've ever felt, and now I am helping other people get the same results. I would love to share more information about it with you. How does that sound? Leave a question. Use these guidelines that I just talked about, but make it your own story. When you share your story with belief and conviction, you will move people. Not only do you have to share your story a lot, but you must add value to the challenge groups, Shakeology, and the workouts. Adding value. If people don't see the real value in what you have to offer, you will have a tough time getting people to join your challenge groups, let alone spending $129 on Shakeology when all they think it is just a protein shake. So what do I mean by adding value? Most people have no idea about what Shakeology can do for your body and your health. Almost everyone probably thinks it's just a protein shake. But Shakeology is not a protein shake. It's an ultra premium superfood health shake that provides the world's widest range of nutrients in a low calorie formula, and that makes it absolutely unique. It's a meal replacement that is formulated with over 70 different ingredients. It has no chemicals, no preservatives, no additives. It's protein with all your vitamins, minerals, nutrients, antioxidants, superfoods, and it will reduce your cravings, give you energy, and helps you stay healthy. You get all this for $4.45 a day. For me, no more money on vitamins and coffee, and I haven't missed a day of Shakeology in 4 years. If you take it for 30 days without missing a day, you will feel as good as I felt for the last 4 years. You starting to feel me on adding value? Now, you might not have taken it for 4 years, but you could tweak that, okay? That's what value is all about. Let me try the 21-day fix challenge pack. Our challenge packs are the complete nutrition, fitness, nutrition, and support. You get 7, I'm going to do the 21-day fix. You get 7 workouts that are only 30 minutes a day. You get 30 days of this daily dose of dense nutrition. It's all natural and will help you reduce your cravings and have natural energy and just be healthy. And you get support where I will be your personal coach and cheerleader. Plus, you will be in my free private accountability group where you will get tons of support, motivation, and there's other to help you reach their goals. And there's other people just like you in that group. We all support each other, and you just won't be able to get this type of motivation from the gym. That's how you share value. So you need to share stories and add value if you want to move. If you really want to move people, okay. Pitfall number 3. Use the tool, don't be the tool. A lot of coaches make the mistake of trying to explain everything. When you're a new coach, you can't possibly be effective at sharing the presentation properly. All this is going to do is have your prospect starting to ask a bunch of questions, and that's why the company has all sorts of short videos for you to use. But if you send them a third-party tool, you don't have to explain much. Let the video or the call do the talking. Plus, you want to take the focus off of you and the goal is to put the focus on your prospect. This business is all about duplication. You may feel like you can present it yourself and you may be capable of doing it, but you'll never want to make it about your skills and your ability. Look, you may be so good that you can get tons of people on your tons of coaches to your business all by yourself, but the reality is that most coaches will not be as talented as you, and they will try to do what you did to them, and that will most likely, and they will fail. Don't let your ego of trying to explain set your team up for failure. If you're sending a prospect a video to I like to send one workout and one Shakeology video. And then if they want to learn more about the coaching opportunity, I like to send Janelle and Mindy's 30-minute call. Or I like to send the video that I did about my story for a guy. And then this is what I say before I send the video to anybody for the prospect about the workouts, Shakeology, or the coaching. This is the line I say, and it works 99% of the time. If I sent you a video or a call, would you watch it? Then I wait for the response. Say nothing. Don't say anything else. If I send you a video or call, would you watch it? Then send them the video. That's sending a tool, not being the tool. That's pitfall number 3. Pitfall number 4. You need to follow up with your prospects. The follow-up is the most forgotten thing. You can't just send out a video or a call and expect the prospect to get back to you. Think about how busy you are. Chances are he or she got too busy as well, so they forgot to get back to you. Don't make the mistake of thinking your prospect is not interested in what you sent them, because they reached out to you in the first place, so they're still interested. Just follow up. This simple 4-step follow-up is very easy. After you send them the video, let's say you send them the video on Wednesday. I would also say, I would say, I'm going to follow up with you on Friday. Is that cool? Follow up, make a little small talk first, and then say this. This is on the follow-up. Did you have a chance to watch the video yet? Be silent. Put a piece of tape over your mouth. Don't say anything else. Let them answer. When they answer, say yes. If they said, yes, I did. What'd you like about what you saw or heard? Then listen if there's anything positive. And then talk about how awesome that positive thing they were talking about. And then I would say, if you were to join now, what would be the best benefit to you joining? And then let them talk about it, and it sounds like they'll talk about stuff and this and that. And then your last thing is, sounds to me like you're ready to join. Is this something you're willing to invest in to help you reach your goals? You got to ask the question, not vomit, not let them respond. Ask questions and let them talk themselves into it, okay? This is very important for when you follow this 4-step follow-up, to not keep on vomiting and let them respond, okay? Pitfall number 5. This has changed my life. Don't wait to get started on your personal growth journey. I'm looking at you in the eyes and telling you, you do not want to wait on this. This is the biggest mistake I made in this business, was not embracing personal development when I signed up as a new coach. I was encouraged from day one to start reading and listening personal growth, books and audios. It took me 1 year. To get started. It's single-handedly the most important part of growing your business. So don't wait. It will change your life. Here's my story about how it changed mine. And most of you probably won't believe this, but it's true. Here we go. Growing up, I didn't have a lot of self-esteem or confidence. When I got into the Beachbody coaching opportunity, I had no people skills, no communication skills, no leadership skills, no business skills. I absolutely hated school, mostly because it was difficult for me. I read one book from the age of 22 to 39, and I never liked to read or saw any value from it. So when I became a coach, I was introduced to personal development, and I was told I needed to read these books. I was like, okay, great. So I read one book and stared at the page for almost 10 minutes. Then I thought to myself, these are self-help books. These are for people who have problems. So I said to myself, you know what? No chance I'm reading this. This will never help me. This is not going to grow my business. That was my ego speaking. And I was not teachable for the first year. Here was my aha moment that changed me. in this business. I was talking to a successful coach at a Beachbody event. To make a long story short, I was having trouble getting people to getting people into my business and getting them on the products. And I said to this other coach, Tommy, who was very successful. I said, "Do you have any tips for me, Tommy?" He said, "Hey, what personal development book are you reading, Goody?" I said, "I'm not reading a book. I'm not reading one." I said, "I don't need that stuff." He says, "Hey, great." Stuck out his hand. He said, "Hey, great. I wish you luck with your business because you have no chance at succeeding." Wow. Those were powerful, powerful words. I really looked up to him. I knew right there I needed a change. So I got started on my personal growth. I started reading books, and I started reading, listening to audios, and it's been 3 years on my personal development, growth, transformation. I've read 100 books since then. Not only have I become a better father and husband, but I've developed better people skills and communication skills. I've become a leader, and I've continued to lead my team of coaches. I've won a humanitarian award in my community. I've turned my fears into courage, and I continue to step out of my comfort zone. I have no fear talking to anyone. I lead team meetings. I've spoken in front of 350 people. You can't imagine what growing your mindset can do for all areas of your life. Personal development will help you grow in all parts of your life and is crucial for your business. If you fear talking to people like me, then personal development will help you get past that fear. You will not grow as a person on accident. Every successful coach in this business, top 10 coach, is still reading personal development daily. It's got them to the top 10. It will help you become the person you need to be in order to achieve the success and goals you want. You have to read these books. I cannot put a price on the personal development and growth I've gone through since deciding to make it part of my everyday life. I am the person I am today because of these books. So let's recap the 5 things you effectively need to start building your business, and the pitfalls. Let's recap the 5 things you effectively need to start building your business. Number 1, build relationships by asking questions and listening. Share your story and add value. Send a third-party tool. Don't be the tool. Follow up. Follow up is the fortune is in the follow-up. Do your personal development. I'm going to repeat that again. Do your personal development every day. It is vitamins for your brain. The Beachbody coaching is one of the greatest opportunities for ordinary people to create extraordinary significance in other people's lives, but also make an extraordinary income. It's the fairest, most level playing field you will ever come across. This business plays no favorites. The people who are successful are teachable, they follow directions, they take actions, and they avoid those 5 pitfalls that I talked about. If you avoid those 5 pitfalls and follow the tips I shared with you and use the scripts over time, you will start enrolling people into your challenge group and signing new coaches to join your team. This video I would definitely go back and watch a few times and take notes. I've left you with a ton of nuggets for your business. See you guys in the coaching basics.